Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 55 of Grim Dawn Definitive Edition on the Xbox Series X. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 54, people. And we're about to go into this, we're still in this forbidden domain. We've cleared out this whole area so far. And we're heading into this next section, which we don't know the name of yet. We're just to Tainted Wood. Just to recap, we are, as it happens, we've used a skeleton key to get in here. If we die, we get thrown out, and we can't get back in until we reload the game because it's just silly. So the pressure is on not to die in here. And I am feeling a little bit vulnerable in places, people. There's a few hits I've been getting that have been destroying my health. I need to move around, people. It's all about ducking and diving. Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee kind of stuff. I mean, power-wise, weapon-wise, I'm feeling pretty decent. It seems to be pretty much most of the time it's poison damage they're getting on me. And we do have, just for a very quick recap, we do have, well, we're only 1% short of having that at its max, poison acid, as a resistance. We're pretty much okay all round as it happens, stun, apart from stun, but we've got a perk that kicks in for 33% of it every now and then. But yeah, we're doing alright. Fire could do with a top up and pierce, but, oh, and even, yeah, chaos. But yeah, vitality, sorry. But yeah, ether and chaos are really hard, well, maxed out, which is good for the first time. Anyway, poison protection is good. Nah, thought I could throw me glyph through there, but I can't. Moving on. I'm seeing a totem up there somewhere. It doesn't take much to get caught out in this place, like, well, these forbidden domains, I should say. Just mistime a healing spell or a heal potion and you're suddenly done for. I mean, that poison and acid is still doing some serious damage if I get stuck in it. You know, but I can't imagine how bad it would be if I didn't have the protection I've got. It would be ridiculous. Well, I think we might as well get the totem first if we don't die doing it. So I think we'll have... Hang on, let's just check up here first. Ooh. Going off map again, people. Oh, that sounded grisly, didn't it? The fuck? Totally off map here. What's happening? Devotion level for Scorpion Sting has gone up. Lovely. You want to throw poison at me? I'll throw poison at you. That's how it works. Was is das? Totally normal Dawn Shard. One-handed mace. Nice legendary drop, and it's not for me. Don't think I can hurt that big thing in the middle as it happens. There is a big chest there though. That will do nicely, thank you. A rare helm with 649 armour on it. +2 to Word of Pain, elemental resistances, pierce resistance. Vitality resistance will go down, which we don't want. Ancient Heart. Empowered Word of Inquisitor Inquisitor Abalon. I think that's a offhand thing, isn't it? Heavy pants. Heavy shoulders. I'll keep the ones that I've got on. Yeah. Epic offhand. Well, this isn't confusing at all, being off the map. We did get a legendary out of it, to be fair, but it wasn't for us, sadly. Wow. Well, where's that gone then? Oh, is it not really off map then, is it? Well, felt like it was off map. Yeah, it was off map. Well, it was off radio map anyway. Off path. But there was still something for us to do. It was a totem, wasn't it? Ugh. Fucking hell, how many? Grumbling at the amount of XP I'm getting right enough. Jesus Christ. That's before we even activated the totem. Just one area into another, I can't. Right, let's go back and do the totem before it just all goes to shit. Hell in a handbasket, people. Right, I'm going to try and get them to come down this way. Right, shit me, that's enough out of use lot. Bloody hellfire. Superior Imperial Derringer of Torrents. One-handed ranged. A one-handed ranged? That might actually be quite decent. Seems to be. Most things I'm picking up I can't actually wear at the minute. The hell is Codex of Truths? Oh, is it an offhand? Ugh. That's 2 legendaries in the space of a few minutes, and they're both bloody not for me. Well, this is getting out of hand because I'm going to start running out of room again. Yeah. There's the shield, totally normal dawn shard. I feel like I've picked up something called totally normal before, actually. Well, the question is, do we go through the... I can't even remember where it is now. Where the hell did we go off-road, people? Here we go. Let's go off-road. It seems, I think it might circle around to the same place, you know. Yeah, I'm going to have to start getting really choosy about what I'm picking up here. Got some decent... the level 52, same as the ones I've got on, right enough. Bleeding resistance is higher, elemental resistance is higher, but no ether resistance. I'm sure we'll have to start dumping stuff at some point. It's very soon if we carry on like this. You shall not pass! I mean, Christ almighty. We've only got another level up here. Well, I say nearly. We've got about a third to go, but considering we leveled up just before we came in. I don't actually know what I would do without the ice move now that I'm now that I'm in an area like this, or something of a similar area of effect. If every area was like this, it wouldn't take you long to get to bloody 60, would it? Alright, there seems to be one path. Oh, hello, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck did he come from? Can't have killed him. Where did he go? There's no way I killed that guy. He had far too much health on him. There he is. Yeah, he seems to sod off the minute you run out of that area, doesn't he? He did. Oh, fucking hell. What was all that shit? It's amazing the frighteners that go up you and you see something with a massive skull on its health bar. It's like, oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, hello. Yeah. Yes, we're getting very close to having to dump shit, and I feel like we're not anywhere near the end of this. I also feel like I'm going to get to the end of it and get beat. And have to do it all over again. Which would be harsh, people. I mean, to be fair, this isn't actually the main quest that we're meant to be doing. A witch's bargain is what we're meant to be doing. Find Barrow Home. This is actually cleanse the corruption. We've just stumbled across this as we were going, so even if we didn't do it, it's not like we can't carry on with what we were doing in the first place. Which is effectively what we had to do with the witches one, which I stormed off in a strop with. If nothing else, I don't actually want to die because I don't want to lose any XP. And I want to make as much XP as I can down here. It's bloody awesome. Seem to have a second life, don't they, some of them? Going back to my roots, yeah. Well, the heart of the forest might well be where we need to be. That would suggest that we might be quite close to where we need to be to defeat whatever it is we need to defeat and cleanse the region. It's the heart of the forest, yeah. It's the heart of the forest, yeah. It's the heart of the forest that makes you go round. Right, I've got a feeling that gate's going to shut behind us and I'm going to have to fight something big and nasty in here. Oh, fuck. Right.
Can't do that.
Oh, you fucker, you need to have me there. What the fuck? He's got two fucking schnizzlers. I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm getting burned. Fuck. Fire. I think I've nearly got him, like. Oh, fuck. No, fuck, fuck, no, fuck, no. Oh, Jesus. Son of a badger. Oh, no, fuck off. Don't believe it. I was so close to killing him. Oh, no, people. Not again. I don't even know how to get back there. I feel like if we go back, he's probably nearly dead though. So actually getting back to him wouldn't be that much of a problem, but I can't even remember. Well, it was in the main area, wasn't it, out here? But I'm pretty sure if it's the same as the last one, I'm going to have to reload the game in order to go in, because a skeleton key wasn't enough the last time. And we've got, well, we've got the 2 that we had, plus the one that the guy gave us. Fucking hell. Good luck finding that guy again. I genuinely can't remember where that guy was. At all. I know it was in this area somewhere, but... Hang on a minute, that said, did I not put a... I thought I put a rift portal down. Outside the place, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty convinced we're not going to be able to go back in until I reload the game, which means we'll lose the rift portal anyway, but... Could at least give me an idea of where the damn thing is. I don't believe that. The guy, I mean, the last time I looked at his health bar, I couldn't even see red on it. If I was looking at the right thing. Yeah, there it is there, look.
It's locked.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it does actually say, but it says in that one. I didn't remember seeing it in the other one. Can I open it in this game session? So, we'd need to reopen the game session. And that means we've got to fight our way through this whole area again. Which isn't the end of the world. I mean, it'll give us a level up. Where is it on the map? If you're facing north... If we're facing north, it's right at the top. But... right at the top of where? We're in the ancient grove. I don't... yeah, I think it was multiple areas that were all linked to that. Well, it's there right enough. So... it's actually... yeah. I don't know how that's north. If my map up here is north, how is that north? It's really frustrating. I really want to go back in. The problem is, and now that it's saying reload the game session, I also feel like that guy's going to have all his health back as well. I wasn't actually struggling. I'm not actually sure how I managed to die. I felt like I could have healed myself. All my health just vanished all at once. I'll tell you this though, and I'll tell you no more. The one thing, well, one of 2 things that I don't have max protection on is fire. And he just had to be fire, didn't he? So, well, we could try it. Let's do it as a thing for everybody else. Let's end the game session and let's go back in. And we'll see... Oh, well, interestingly, it does take us to Coven's Refuge. We're not Devil's Crossing anymore, which is quite nice. Pretty sure the portal that we set up will be gone, because that's part of a session, surely. Yes, it is. So, I mean, I'm not overly fussed about running this area again, because, I mean, it's a bit harsh to have to do the whole of that fucking skeleton thing again. It's worse than Dark Souls, that. I mean, there was a few times in that whole section I looked a bit dodgy. However, we'll definitely get a level up, that's for damn sure. Well, the area is still discovered. I mean, I guess the other thing is, you don't necessarily have to do the whole area again. You can just, because you've already discovered it, you can just go looking for the one bit that you're interested in. In our case, see, I don't know which part of this. I don't know which part it was. It seemed to be a bit like that. I feel like it's there. So I'm going to hug the left here, I think. That said, I mean, if I want to get to level 60, this is the way to do it. Grind out an area. Not a big fan of these fucking plants. They're winding me right up. Actually, do you know what is really stupid though? I'm going running out there with a full inventory. Which is completely pointless, people. Right, actually what I might do is I might sort my inventory out and then sort of splice the video together and just then start off again once I've sorted my inventory out. Might be an idea. Because we have got a lot to sell. How much XP? Well, it didn't take that much XP off me because I'm still way up here. So whatever I've lost wasn't a huge amount in the grand scheme of things. But we've got... quite a few of these to empty out. So it could be that we empty this out, grind out a bit of XP in that area, even head to maybe where we're meant to go. The thing is, I'm conscious that that area is a whole episode on its own, effectively. It's about an hour's worth, that area. Because that's half an hour we've just played that, and that was only the second. That was me just getting to the heart of the forest. That was going through the second layer. So, right, let's sort the inventory out. Alrighty then, so by the power of editing, people, you might notice that we've gone from daytime to nighttime here. So off camera I just did a bit of twiddling around and went right through my inventory, had a little look at what I could possibly do to get my resistances balanced, well, all to the max effectively. And we are exactly where we were at the end of the last part. I did, however, bounce back to Devil's Crossing because I couldn't find someone that could make stuff for me, components and stuff here. So I bounced back there to do it. I haven't done anything else. I haven't done any fighting. I haven't done any leveling up. The XP bar is exactly where it was, people. So you have missed nothing at all. Nothing at all. You'll see that my inventory is empty, people, and it took me a long... I do hear you, by the way, the people that are putting comments on saying that they do like seeing me twiddling around in my inventory and how I decide on stuff. However, I kid you not, I just spent an hour concentrating so hard on stats and things just to try and work stuff out. It really wouldn't have been an interesting watch, people. I wasn't even speaking. I was just just sitting there in a daze trying to figure it all out. So here's what I ended up coming up with. And I've only hung on to these because they're legendaries, and I think we'll dive back to Devil's Crossing, and I was just going to do that with you, and we'll collapse them and see what we get out of them. Look at this, people. Look at this. 80% fire, which was a problem that we had when we fought that big boss guy in that place. We're at 80% on pretty much everything. Alright, we're a one-off there, but you know, I'll take that. 80%. The only thing, stun duration is the only thing that's got nothing on it, and we've got that little perk that kicks in with 30% on it from time to time. 80%, 76. You know, near as damn it. Really well balanced, people. There isn't something I'd be scared of, you know, approaching battle-wise now, other than stun. But, you know, can always have a think about that later. I haven't struggled with the stun too much, to be fair, at this point. So, I'm more than happy with things like that. I'd rather have all the other resistances. I'm really chuffed with that. And the way that I managed to do it in the end was that I found, well, two things. I found a ring that didn't have anything on it as an additional item, component. So I put a soul shard on there to get the vitality resistances up. Alright, the vitality damaging decay is by the by, but the vitality resistance could get put on there. There's also a bit of energy leech resistance there, so, you know, it doesn't show up on those stats, but it's extra resistance nonetheless. And the medal was the other thing. Where's that? So I swapped over the medal from the one that we had on, and I put an attuned lodestone onto it, which put back some... why did I put that back on? In fact, I think it was just for the perk. It was just this particular medal had a load of resistances on that just helped us, elemental resistances to get the fire up and all that stuff. Yeah, and that's how I did it. It was those two things. And the attuned lodestone is actually just giving us a bunch of lightning benefit on damage and retaliation. So I just happened to put that back on, and static charge, which I wanted to keep, which is an auto hit, 20% chance of static charge and things that hit me. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with the way that those are now. Brilliant. I feel a lot more comfortable going in to fight that big guy now that I've got 80% fire. In fact, we're well over in some of these. Well over. So if we do find something where we can afford to drop some lightning or cold, certainly. Pierce, we managed to get up to 80% as well, which was sitting down in the 60s. Vitality was sitting down in the 54, I think, something like that. So we've done really well there, people. I'm very chuffed with that. Let's have a little dive back to Devil's Crossing, and we'll have a little... collapse of a couple of legendaries, I think. In fact, here, Stephen, what are you doing?
Let's take a look, shall we?
And we're going to be doing a dismantle? No, salvage. Keep item add-on? No, it's not salvage, it's dismantle. Is it? I'm very confused now. Pretty sure it's dismantle. Right, here we go. Uses dynamite this though, remember, so... Okay, nothing too spectacular off of that then. Mark of the Myrmidon. Okay, might come in handy for making something later. Alright, something for something a bit more. But anyway, never you mind.
Bring me back something interesting.
Hey, well, we've got to sit. Where's the door? What's happening? Oh, there's that. Yeah, we're not overly blessed with dynamite. I suppose we could try and make some more. I don't know if I've got what I need to make dynamite actually.
Scrap metal.
Let's have a look. Oh no, you can't do it here, can you? You have to do it for Icon or somewhere else.
Got some neat stash.
Dumper's gems that we just made. And we're good to go, people.
I'll hold on to that for
Let's do it. So I think, bearing in mind that I've actually recorded this in 2 parts, although you'll see it as one thing. But I recorded that half hour where we got done by the boss, and then we ended up back at the place, and then I smelted it together to continue this part. So time-wise, I think we were at about half an hour from the first part that I recorded. What's that there? Have I been down there? I must have done. What's in this place? What's in there? Oh, the convict's tunnel. Yeah, we must have done. It's discovered anyway. I have no memory of that place, people. Yes, smells far less foul this way. Right, let's go. So, I think what we'll do is we'll... well, we can certainly get a level up, I think. Show me the way out, please. I also, oh yeah, that was the other thing I did. I also sorted out my pistols, people. So we've now got the 2 pistols we picked up while we were running around, and I had to collapse. I don't have any Mark of Dreegs left, and I don't seem to be able to make Mark of Dreegs, so I haven't picked a schematic up for them, or recipe. So anyway, I've put I took the Mark of Dreegs off my old guns and I've put them onto these, so they're a bit more powerful than the ones that we had on. That's a level 58 gun, and that's a level 58 gun. Try them out, shall we? So we're gone. I put the third company revolver skins back on them though. They look awesome. I love those third company revolvers. I'm just curious if anyone around here is carrying... I think the only people I remember carrying recipes are the faction people, I'm sure.
See you around. Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh, hello, what's that? Invisible helm. 100% of the protection with 0% of the weight. Now also daily free. Dairy free, sorry. Daily free. Invisible shroud. Wonder what that's all about. Whoa. I think they're just drinkables, aren't they? Yeah, well there's scrolls there, look. Powered relic. Powered relic. I don't recall seeing many component ones of those. Anyway, let's crack on, let's get some action done. See how these I'm not sure how well these pistols will do just in general, because my rifle is so uber now, but I can never quite weigh up whether the pistols are actually better off even though they look far weaker. It's because you've got 2 of them hammering them all the time. So we're gone. I still haven't found the quest for this venom glaze thing. Might trigger later on. We should have loads of enemies because I've reloaded the level. Yeah, because we get double the hits on those big moves, don't we? So 22% chance of getting a big move out of 2 guns instead of 1. Not to mention faster bullets as well. Certainly doing a shit ton of damage. So I'm still trying to decide whether in the next part I'm going to do that area again now that I've got full fire damage, or whether we're going to crack on with a bit of the story and come back to it. Oh, that's just two-handed range, that's fine. That's why it looks a bit epic. Getting seriously good XP in this area as it happens, so it's not a bad idea to give it a bit of a grind.
I will devour.
Devotion level on Scorpion Sting, thank you. Holy wow. Dropping much? That's an armor. I don't know. I don't know whether just to, because we've got the epic armor. Sorry, the legendary armor on now. I wonder if we should just. What's the old? I'm trying to remember what the old filter. Ye old filter is. Oh, that's shoulders, chest armor, pants, and that's all of it. Yeah. So you can't actually filter it to not chest pieces by the looks of it. Yeah, I wonder if I should just dump the greens for a while, see what drops in the world of. It's the problem is it's the rings and all that I still want to see, isn't it? Accessories and components. I suppose we can keep that going. I suppose belts and belts accessories. Yeah, that's pants, boots, gloves. Mind you, boots and stuff as well. Yeah, that cut it down a bit. So that's me taking armor off. So that's a gun. Plunderers talisman relic. Blueprint. A empowered Shadow's Grasp epic gloves. Now see there are that's interesting. Illusion quick draw gloves is the ones I've got on. And the armor on them's higher. It's because of the chainmail, I guess. What comes with these? Oh, +2 to deadly aim, which I think we do use. We couldn't afford to lose the ether damage though at the moment. It comes with pierce resistance and vitality resistance. That's a belt. It's a ring. Whoa. Oh no, that's because it's a two-handed. Calm down. Ruby Ring of Blood. Okay, I think I'll stick with this for a while and just dump armors that aren't blue or whatever. See if we can get ourselves level up, people. We have actually got a path to go on, by the way. If you remember the last part, we actually got to a... We did actually get to another rift stone before we went back to re-investigate this area, which is when I stumbled upon the Forbidden Domain. It's harsh though to have to... I wouldn't actually mind the... Oh, well, let me put it this way. I would moan about it a lot less if you didn't have to reload the whole game in order to get back into the gate. If you could just go back and then rerun it, I think that would be enough. I don't understand what the logic is behind having... Well, apart from them being able to reload all the enemies, I don't see why you would have to reload the whole game. Obviously, by reloading the whole game, it means that if you have put a portal beside the gate before you went in, you've lost it, so you've got to find your way all the way back there, which is just really frustrating. Yeah, funnily enough, I've actually found my way back here, haven't I? I've actually found my way back to the bit that we failed. Actually, do you know what though? I think I'm going to go in there for the sole reason that it's just really this part just before you go in is just insane. It's just insane. Full stop. Loads of enemies for leveling up. What? Two-handed ranged. Another medal. I mean, the other upside of doing what I'm doing at the moment is we're only going to be picking up smaller items as well, which is pretty decent. So inventory will fill less quickly and still get decent coin for what we're picking up, I guess. Downside is I might miss something that's got uber armor on it that I might want to wear. Things like helms and shoulders and stuff like that. But at this point I think I'd rather get the surprise of a few blues dropping at some point or t'other. Holy fucking shit. Fucking hell. Look at the XP I just made out of that lot. Redonkulous. am feeling somewhat very protected, people. I can feel it. He says, about to die. Just standing in a big puddle of acid and I still seem to be okay. I definitely feel like that pierce resistance is helping me out no end. Chilled steel. Oh, here we go. What is that I've got on me that's making it treacherous? So player movement speed is greatly reduced, but crowd control doesn't last long. I don't feel like I've been greatly reduced. My speed must be alright. Just in general, I think. That word of pain is just hammering everything. Ooh, that level up's gonna kick in any minute. Any second. Come on. Come at me. Here we go, it's gonna pop. Woo! Level up and ride your pony! Level 59, one away from 60 people. Well, it was where I went to school. Paka! Paka! Yeah, of course, there's another... I don't think we're too far away from another opening up here. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Forgot about this big badger here. Fuck. Well, he did. Got a manticore eye off of it. Oh, that's the gate already. I thought for some reason there was somewhere else to go before we went in that gate. Yeah, it wasn't too bad getting back there, was it? It wasn't as long as I seem to remember it was getting back to that. Mind you, I did stumble across the actual location totally by mistake, just randomly wandering about. But we do have a skeleton key, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, that's probably about the hour mark, I think, for that episode, now that I've schmelted it all together. In actual reality, in real life, I've recorded half an hour one night and half an hour the next. So I think, should we give it another go in the next part? Make that the aim for the next part, to try and get through this and succeed. It'll be interesting to see. I probably won't get as far now that I'll have more resistances and get less far. Something like that. It wasn't the easiest of areas, I've got to say, and it might be that I have to go back to my rifle actually. But I felt like that run through to it was a lot better. I feel like maybe there's a lot of piercing going on in that area and I wasn't protected properly in that. Because poison hasn't changed, that's still at 79%. Fire has changed, of which we get a bit in this, and the boss guy at the end was fire. So we've got 80% fire resistance. So I'm feeling pretty good, people. Feeling pretty good. I mean, there's not a huge amount. Alright, stun is the only one that's lacking, really. Everything else is near as damn it maxed out. Feeling pretty good about it, people. Feeling pretty good about it. I've not had a balance this good in this game. Fact, people, fact. There is a little bit of a shout that says just off camera, open up a portal and... hang on a minute, can I open up a portal here? Yeah, I can, because I did it last time. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a shout to say, go and dump my shiz, because when we go through that door, it's going to be a little bit crazy. What was this? Plunderers talisman. It's a mythical relic. 3 blood of Chthons. Marauder's talisman, 1 slaughter, 1 guile, 1 rampage, 1 Oleron's blood, 1 Ether steel bolt. If I ever play this game in a harder difficulty, I'm going to have to try and make some of this stuff, because it's how you get the most uber people. Let's learn that. Right, well, none of those rifles are picked up. Well, that one wasn't far off. Minus 17 damage. I wonder if if I put a Mark Adrig on that, I wonder if it would actually be more powerful. It seems to have the same base lightning damage on it as the one I'm using. Yeah, it's the spark thrower of velocity, voracity rather than torrents. I think my personal opinion is that the one we've got on is better simply because it's got plus 209% lightning damage and plus 123% electrocute damage on it. That would be my argument. Right, well, I think I've made my decision, people. I think we're going to go through this gate again at the beginning of the next part. So I'm actually looking forward to it. You can bet your bottom dollar I don't make it as far this time. But anyway, we'll give it another go. We'll still have a skeleton key left over when we finish it. And if we don't do it this time around, we'll carry on with the story after that. But in the next part, we'll go through this gate. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Grim Dawn on the Xbox Series X. And I will catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.